Why does the case of Joshua Hilmy and Ruth Sitepu matter? Everything we say here is based on information gathered during the public inquiry by Suhakam, the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia, into the disappearance of pastors Joshua Hilmy and Ruth Sitepu. Joshua is a Malaysian Malay Muslim who left Islam and became a Christian. Relations with his family soured. He then married Ruth Sitepu, an Indonesian Christian who attended seminary in Indonesia. Pastors Joshua and Ruth had a reputation for helping people in need. They didn't have regular jobs. They lived on faith, on gifts people gave them. They understood baptism is a Christian conversion rite. They conducted baptisms. Joshua received emails carrying Malaysia's insignia. He believed they were from a government minister. He treated the emails as threats. Now we move on to DCP Awaluddin Jadid, a senior police officer. He was head of the Special Branch Social and Religious Extremism Division. When he retired, his rank was one level below that of the Deputy Inspector General of Police. Curiously, the abduction started soon after he delivered a speech on the 6th of November 2016. He claimed that Shiites, Malay pastors and Christian workers are threats to Islam. 18 days after DCP Awaluddin's speech, the Shiite Muslim Amri Chekmat was disappeared. 6 days after Amri was disappeared, the Malay pastors Joshua Hilmy and Ruth Sitepu disappeared. 73 days after this couple disappeared, Pastor Raymond Koh, a Christian worker, was disappeared. 3 months passed before one of the couple's friends reported their disappearance to the police. The delay may have been partly because of his anxiety over making a police report about a former Muslim who had baptized others into the Christian faith. This is a fundamental principle which all of us understand. A lack of effort leads to a lack of results. The police didn't find the car, they didn't get phone records, and they didn't probe related emails. The police didn't pursue the angle that the couple may have been disappeared by extremists. Some witnesses asked Suhakam to keep their identities secret. Perhaps they feared they might be the next victims. The bold questions and suggestions of the family's lawyers create anxieties that they may receive threats just like Joshua. This case forces us to think about the rights of minorities, the rule of law, the abuse or neglect of police powers. The family hopes Suhakam will conclude that a lack of effort did in fact lead to a lack of results. We believe everyone agrees with this statement. If police don't seriously investigate cases involving apostates, they signal that extremists who harm or kill apostates will not be investigated or prosecuted. We note that the Federal Constitution of Malaysia, in Article 11, guarantees to every person the right to profess and practice his or her religion, and, subject to Clause 4, to propagate it. Clause 4 allows the enactment of laws to control or restrict the propagation of any religious doctrine or belief among persons professing the religion of Islam. This case raises the question of how Malaysia handles cases of Muslims who choose to leave Islam, especially those who become Christian workers. This case raises the question of what should be done next in the case of the disappearance of Joshua Hilmy and Ruth Sitepu. We hope we've helped you understand the importance of this case. Thank you for your attention. Philip Koh explained the name Joshua, which the Malay man chose for himself when he became a Christian. He also drew a parallel between the biblical Ruth and the Indonesian Ruth.
The pastors, Joshua Hilmy and Ruth Sitepu. Joshua Hilmy is a citizen of Malay origin. Upon his conversion to Christian faith, he adopted a name Joshua. Joshua means God is a deliverer. Pastor Ruth Sitepu is Rutangga Sitepu. He originated as an Indonesian from Nabiki, a small village in North Sumatra. She lived abroad in Malaysia to support her family Upon completion of seminary studies, Pastor Ruth partnered Pastor Joshua in his work, and they both lived a simple life. Ruth Sitabu Rutanga is a name that reminds us of a poignant and yet powerful narrative from the Bible. Ruth means a friend, a companion. She was a Moabite woman who decided to give up her roots to live as a companion to her single mother-in-law who have lost all the sons in their journey to seek relief from famine. And Ruth said to Naomi in these wonderful words, "Do not urge me to leave you, to turn back and not follow you." He addresses to Naomi. "For wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people. Your God, my God. Where you die, I will die. And there I will be buried." Ruth made that pledge when he married Joshua, little knowing that that pledge may lead to her disappearance.